Are you simply waiting for the market to get better? Let's change that perspective and your future today. In this video, we're going to gain strategies from a man who has sold hundreds of subdivisions and thousands of new homes over the last 30 years. We'll discuss what he's learned, including connecting with builders, the importance of detective work, and utilizing our free new home market opportunity analyzer to give you a powerful competitive edge. What's the next opportunity? And here you are. I mean, 10 years to some is not very much time when we look back, but at the same time, you've seen a lot, you've covered a lot of ground. And I'll tell you, what you've achieved in that window is absolutely incredible. And I think is inspiring to other people. And I believe that that attitude that you just shared with us is probably really one of the foundations. Right?
Sure.
That makes the difference for you.
Yeah, I always think about this a little bit this morning, but I was able to get ownership in 200 units. And this isn't like type, I own fractions. Either I'm the manager running all of this stuff and I own ownership, or I own 50+%, right? The majority of my units, I own 50+%. I probably have 100 units that are just in my name with no partner.
That's amazing.
It's really interesting where it's hard when you start, but as you get more assets, you get more people paying you, it becomes easier and easier and easier.
Right.
And it compounds. And so really like the last 5 years where my portfolio probably went from 15 units to 200. So will the next 5 years be 200 to 500, 200 to 1,500? And I think that's actually realistic.
It is.
And that's what's a little crazy to me is that,
when you never imagined it was realistic.
Well, you know what I love that you're doing, Logan? One of the biggest things I think that you are emphasizing here, or demonstrating, you got into the real estate business and you built your business on purpose. You had a plan. And so many agents, they expect, oh, I want to get these leads, or I'm going to have my broker do this. And they don't look at it from your perspective. And that's what we are constantly telling everyone. You've got to treat this like your company, your business. You have a storefront. If you don't put inventory in your storefront, they're not going to come shopping. Okay. And nobody is putting that inventory in there unless you do it. So you've done an exceptional job demonstrating that you didn't wait for anybody to do anything for you. You did it yourself. And that's really what it's all about. And that's why it got easier for you, because you learned all the hard knocks up front. And now you're just going to go ahead and you're building your machine.
A lot of people try to get further along the journey without putting in the work. And I'm not even saying that they have to go through all the pain that I've gone through in certain cases. It's not even like they're willing to learn it from other people.
So true.
So it's really interesting to me. My original goal was to get 10 rental units. I was reminded of that a couple of years ago from my buddy. And we were talking. It was actually one of the guys that I got to get his license. One of those first two. I used to be his roommate. We used to be in a band together. We both played guitar and I sang and we're really close. We're both married and have kids now, so we don't hang out as much. But he said, do you remember when your goal was to have 10 units? And I was like, yeah, I forgot about that. And that was because my goal was actually this idea of $10,000 a month.
Gotcha.
Right. And so a lot of people will do that and they look at it that way. But this is the craziest thing. I got one single mobile home park through seller financing, 0 down.
Mm-hmm.
That when I bought it brought in about $5,600 a month. I didn't know where it was at. This is the one that is my water company.
Done.
Only a few years after, it now pulls in $16,000 a month.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
What a difference.
The mortgage is still the same. And so we talk about units, we talk about that, but I think so many people are like so close to just make the right decisions to get them there.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that everything that I do has to be a home run. I'm looking for basics all the time. Most people, when they get into the business and they want to invest or they want to develop, they want to do any type of, have ownership in real estate, they often overcomplicate the process. And so they don't stick to the basics of real estate. And so that's what they get in trouble. Like when you get people that pay tens of thousands of dollars to learn to buy tax liens. Can you make money buying tax liens? Like, yeah, you could probably make money buying tax liens, but how many people do you know that have become worth $100 million buying tax liens?
It's true.
Right? I made a promise to myself during COVID, actually, because I was getting distracted. Crypto was going crazy. Everything was going crazy. And I told myself, I need to focus on real estate until I'm wealthy, and then I can do whatever I want.
That's right.
Whatever I do has to be real estate. The motel was a little bit of a stretch outside of there. And now I got this motel business. But it's interesting to me because I see people that are all the time just distracted. And it could be just being distracted on the type of investing in real estate. When instead of getting longer term holds, people are like, oh, I want to go and do leases and then do short term rentals. And like the Airbnb arbitrage, that whole thing. It's like, that's fine. Like I understand why people want to do it because they try to make it sound like it's really cheap to get into, but you're not actually building anything because you don't own anything.
So much risk there
Yes.
because the environment for that can change so dramatically. You just take communities putting the hammer down on that stuff. But we've heard a lot of people really excited about that opportunity. As you talk, one of the things that come to mind, one of the things that we have shared for so many years is the difference between the mindset of a waiter and a creator. And so many people, and I think what you were just talking about speaks to this, so many people are waiting. They're getting ready to get ready. And they're waiting as soon as the market gets better, or as soon as these kind of opportunities present themselves, as soon as rates come down, as soon as developers develop more and build more and there's more new inventory. And they're always waiting for something. And we always laugh. They're waiting for the phone to ring, for somebody to call up with that magic deal that's never quite happened and come together. And the mindset of a creator you've taken on, and you're saying, look, I'm going to go out, I'm going to create my own luck. I'm going to create things. And it's hard work. It's a lot easier to sit by the phone and hope it rings. But can you speak to that? The waiter waiting for things to happen versus the creator? Thank you for joining us. Every week we share scripts, strategies, and real-world examples that help you grow your business. Your next steps? Grab the free AI new home and remodeling market analyzers, visit 𝘆𝗵𝗶𝗀.com for training, and hit subscribe. Your pipeline will thank you.